do? I say how do. I say how do. It's time for Spider and Olde Scooter. I just thought I'd show you the May 5th Science News front page. Digital card whiz. I catch an unreasonable amount of poo for proclaiming that Spider McGillicuddy, the artificial intelligence behind this game, is in fact an artificial intelligence. I'm sure Science Magazine set that straight. That one, by the way, is meeting the very best players in the world in Texas Hold'em poker. Is that what it's called? Texas Hold'em? Just read the article. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's like the game of Go and chess, which you actually see everything that's happening, versus poker, which you don't see what's coming up on the deals and so forth. And this new program is beating the best poker players in the world. So, and of course, Spider Mac beats me, one of the best Spider solitaire players in the world, I'm sure. Yes. Oh, I got a little note from Discount Tire. About time. Well, let's play a game of Spider Solitaire. On this day when the Comey stuff just keeps exploding, everybody's in a snit over that. Until you've seen everybody snit at once, you haven't seen snitting. Well, here we go on a game that I hope will turn out in my favor. This is not a game I've played before. Very few are, actually. I play games for the second time. My glasses are all crooked, and I don't know how to straighten them up. I've got to tilt them up so you don't see all these reflections all the time. I'm doing it for you. Well, there are some promising things here in the first deal. Not overwhelming, but they never are. But I'm happy and glad to be playing Spider Solitaire. I play it a lot. I'll probably play it too much by almost any rational standard. I was out this morning hauling railroad ties on the back of a little lawn tractor trailer thing. It's not easy. Big old weighty things making the tractor trailer go like that. But we now have a really sturdy pathway with 2 rows of railroad ties down the side on each side. That's not easy. And neither is this game, which I will now pay more attention to and do less rambling. That's a tricky, scary move. It's a little expensive. Cover up that Jack 9 sequence, but I'll see what else comes up in its wake. Nothing I love. I don't think I'll do that. I'll just go on to the next deal. Wouldn't you? Not if you saw a move I missed, which happens, I'm sorry to say, now and then. So this game is showing a little action. I'm close to punching through the thin blue line. By the way, this new program that Science is reporting on this week that can beat you, Texas Hold'em. Is that right? Texas Hold'em? Well, you'll know if I'm wrong. You know if I'm wrong, right? So I don't need to go find out and rub my nose in my own wrongness. Sorry about the hoarse voice today. Not that sorry, but I want to acknowledge it. It's not quite working right. When you're 80, you have to expect some part or another of the agglomeration of parts not to work perfectly on certain days. And I don't care. I'm so happy to be 80. And functional, I can still walk and talk and make a fool of myself on YouTube. See, you saw that a long time ago, didn't you? Admit it. The game itself is quite interesting to me. It's compelling. I love it. It relaxes me. I hope watching this, which is a strange thing to do when you think about it, is equally relaxing and nicifying to you. We all deserve icification. I suppose that's right. If I'd have done this 4, I would have had an 8 and could have done this. It's hard to know. I could go back and redo that with the other sequence, but I don't think I will. I don't think in the normal... My sister now would go back and play it, and if she has to go clear back to the front of the game to win, she would. That's Mandy, the lady who introduced me to this game. That's pretty obvious. Not Mandy, but that move. I don't like that one very much, so I'll take it back. And see, she doesn't charge you for it. You can take stuff back. You can't in certain versions of the game. I think I'll do a restack here and get an 8-2 stack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 2, pow. I'm not. Oh yes, R. That's why I play slow. It's a relaxing game. You don't want to push it. You'll miss perfectly, well, I had missed perfectly obvious mistakes, suffering as I and all males do from man in front of refrigerator syndrome. Honey, where's the mayonnaise? That's when I need the sock puppet. Honey, where's the mayonnaise? Right? Right in front of your face, dumbhead. No, it's not. Walk, walk, walk. Yes, it is. Pull out, put in. Humiliating. And it's the same sort of thing with the plays on this game. Sometimes I just can't see them. I, of course, you might not know of course, but if you knew me well, you would say of course, think it's an evolution thing from the hunter-gatherer development. You know, we hunters were good at seeing game, moving game. The gatherers, who were mostly female, one must admit, in most ancient cultures, went around gathering stuff. You have to see it first. That's a good mushroom. That's a toadstool. I'll gather the mushroom. I would probably come back with a basket full of toadstools, toadfools, and poison the whole tribe. I would try desperately not to, as I tried desperately not to screw up this game. Oop, can't say screw, unless you're talking about, you know, screws. Because this is a no nasties YouTube channel. No cussing. Let's see, maybe a little, yeah, I'll do a little restack here because it's got a king on top, so I've got a king 6 stack. And now I can turn it into it. Come on, move. A king 2 stack, which is almost a score. Now stand by. Buckle your seatbelts because it's a score. And I'm now $13 in the black. $500 to play, $550 to break even. I'm $13 over that. So, Miss Smarty Intelligence, every once in a while you let me sneak ahead. I have a feeling this is not going to be a win where I get all the cards up. But you never, ever know. And not knowing, I cannot say. Now all it needs a black king. I see no black kings. I'll use the red one just to free up a card without hurting myself. I didn't help myself either. Okay, bitty boom, bitty boom, bitty boom. I look at each and every. Well, I could do this. Yes, I could. And then this. And I could move that 9 if that red king weren't in the way. And then, so I'll do that and that. This. Well, it's kind of a young king. You know, that's what a jack is a young king. So I'll do this. Now this queen string. Any stack with an ace on the bottom of it's a string. That means it's, oh, looky. Oh, no, that's not it. This is it. Bah! Score. Now, My gosh, I'm $101 ahead. So I will play with abandon. You know, I'm just free to the fear of a big loss. I just turn loose the guns. Spider Solitaire Center. I'm not going to get up and answer the phone. It's probably someone telling me I've won $1 million and I'll miss it because I'm determined to play this game to the bitter end. Let's see, if I did this, I could do that, and then I could do this, and this, and this. Hey, hey, ho, ho. That's the way we want to go. Ah, yeah. Well, see, nice things are happening here in Spiderland. I want to thank you, madam. I know you're not doing it on purpose. When I start winning, I always think she's taking a coffee break, you know, and sort of drifting away from her concentration, which deserves its own camp. It's so intense. It's all she has to do. Her whole life is in this game. And aside from that making her a little snippy at times, it really concentrates her mind. Oh, a discus comment. I made a comment on Breitbart. I read Breitbart all the time. It's fascinating. I've been trying to talk my other liberal friends into reading Breitbart and Red State and Washington Times. I don't, as a longtime broadcaster, advocate that they watch Fox News unless they are, you know, into some kind of media analysis. Well, I can't make a move till I do that, or something like that. I don't like that one, so I'll try this one. It's the joy of holds, is that you get to try stuff. See, this is beginning to look like what I wanted. But there's so many opportunities, I'm not going to settle on that one yet. So that king is pretty good. Let's see what happens under here. A 5, I can do the 4, and then I'd have a black 5, and I can do that. Okay, let's go through that one and see how it works out. It's not any better. Ah, the official phone answering person is here. I'll take that back. Yeah, try this one next. A 6 will go to a 7, a jack to a queen, and look at this. See, we waited for the right one. Score! Now I'm well ahead. Well ahead. So I'll just stay with it. This could be one of those rare instances where I run out of time before I run out of game. This particular program lets me go 15 minutes only, which is a good thing for you, sometimes bad for a complicated game. If it runs out, I'll finish the game and I'll report next time how it went. I think that's about it for this, is it? I'll try that. See, I'm rushing now, and I'm probably going to miss some great opportunities. So while I advise you not to rush, I do occasionally. That's pretty much it for advice in general. There's another score. Things are looking good. I'll create another hole here for myself. Forgot what was under there. It was pretty good. Yeah, that gives another hole. I call that a hole kickback, and always keep them. Sometimes I struggle over what to keep and what to toss, but I always keep those. Boy, we're out of naturals now. So I'll do this and this. That'll cover up a blue guy. And that'll do that. Oh. We have a book on tape has commenced downstairs. I like books on tape. My books are not on tape so far, but maybe someday. All right, I think I'm done. Am I done? 77. I love 77. Believe it or not, when I was in the Air Force, my serial number was 77K. So I like 77s. Just about out of time. So 823, 550 from that. 550, 650, 750. So it's $273 I made on this. It's not a big win. I say it beats the heck out of losing. Bye.